this world definitely isn't designed for highly sensitive people. And that's
Yeah.
why it's courageous to desensitize.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like my empathy and my intuition, and those are some of my gifts, but I had to shut those down during my childhood to survive. I saw red flags every day all the time, but my body had to stop reacting to those things. And so, I honor that what I had to what I had to become sort of to get through those spaces. But I do feel like when you reach back for those gifts and for those abilities that you had or that lived in you. I mean, I grew up thinking I was like a yes man. I grew up thinking I was like a rule following, box checking, like this was who I had basically the mask I'd put on to get through my life. And I look back now, I mean, my mom has funny stories of me being like, why? All the time, asking questions all the time. And I realize like now that um, I've done this work and I've been in this sitting with this and kind of reclaiming these parts of myself, I'm like, oh, that's who I am. That's what I ask questions and I'm a seeker and I'm a healer and I became this other role really to get through what I needed to get through. And I honor that. I think there's sometimes, we demonize the ego or we demonize those parts of ourselves, but I see that as like that was full survival mode and I did the best I could. And so I honor that part of myself. And when that part bubbles up, I'm like, hey, I see you. You got me through some really hard stuff, but you don't you don't need to show up anymore, or I can be in a more authentic space.